What's going on, guys? Satsuki the Savage here, and today I wanted to make a quick video talking about a citrus character, and that, of course, is Matsuri. Now, Matsuri is a very polarizing character, and she's one of my favorites, actually is my favorite character in Citrus, and I know this video isn't going to reach a lot of people because I'm pretty sure I don't have a lot of Citrus fans subscribed to my channel, if any at all, but fuck it. Let's talk about why I love Matsuri. Matsuri Mizusawa, the girl who was the source of a lot of controversy in Citrus, as well as a target of hatred, mainly coming from anime fans. So where does this animosity come from? Look no further than Matsuri's introduction in the series, which painted her as a villain, and the wrench in Yuzu and Mei's relationship. Me, myself, I like Matsuri's debut, and I'll detail why, but before that, I want to make it clear, after Matsuri's initial arc, she got much better. It's a shame anime only fans didn't get to witness it, but I think Matsuri quote unquote redeemed herself after her rocky start. What Matsuri showed me throughout the series and what I like about her is her loyalty, her mischief, and her ability to move the plot forward. Hopefully with this video, I can shed some light on Matsuri to reveal a better side of her that people haven't seen or refuse to acknowledge. First, with Matsuri's loyalty, she isn't exactly the friend that people would want, but she is the friend that people need. Uncovering the specific reason as to why Matsuri is hated, she pursued her love for Yuzu, going as far as to steal a kiss from her, and in the process of this pursuit, she tried to sabotage Mei. In this situation, what is important is not the action itself, but the motivation behind it. So why did Matsuri try to get in between Yuzu and Mei? It wasn't just to cause trouble. It was for one, to chase her own love interest, and two, shield Yuzu from Mei, who Matsuri saw as unfit for her at that time. While Matsuri's methods to achieve her goals may be questionable, it stems from a pure desire to protect Yuzu. So when that's understood, you can see the good in Matsuri. One of Matsuri's best showcases of loyalty, though, comes from chapter 33. In this chapter, Matsuri overhears Momokino's conversation with Shirapon, where they are discussing their arranged marriages, but then the topic shifts to Mei's arranged marriage. Matsuri then presses Momokino for the details of this marriage, and when she learns that Mei knew about this arrangement but didn't tell Yuzu, she snaps. Matsuri felt as if Mei was toying with Yuzu's feelings by leading her on in a relationship that at the time was a dead end. The icing on the cake in that chapter was the death stare that Matsuri shot at Mei, showing that she was not appreciative of Mei deceiving Yuzu. Going back to my original statement, Matsuri is not the friend that you want, but the friend that you need. She may not be the ideal friend that is super fun to hang out with like Harumi, but she will stand up for you in any given situation. In addition to her loyalty, Matsuri's mischief gives Citrus a new and welcome dimension. One great aspect about Citrus's characters is that most of them are able to shift the tone of the story. Yuzu brings an energetic and upbeat vibe, Shirapon invites a comically eerie atmosphere, and then you have Matsuri, who is the Loki of Citrus. Love or hate Matsuri, there is not a dull moment with her, and I think it's undeniable that she makes the story a lot more interesting with her antics. Matsuri's playfulness is also intertwined with another good quality of hers, which is her ability to push the plot forward. Sometimes Citrus can get stuck in the mud, but when Matsuri is on panel, the situation is far from stagnant. A lot of the time, Matsuri is slyly playing matchmaker between Yuzu and Mei, and given the fact that the relationship of those two is the main focus of the story, Matsuri is doing all of us a favor. Matsuri has been the one to suggest to Yuzu that she should take a bigger step in her romance with Mei, and if Yuzu doesn't do it herself, Matsuri will take on the challenge. For example, there was a time Matsuri suggested that Yuzu, Mei, and her have a threesome, twice. And there was a time Matsuri planned a summer vacation trip mainly to isolate Mei and Yuzu. Aside from matchmaking, Matsuri just has a way of being a catalyst for others' growth. Since Matsuri is so cunning and able to get under the skin of anyone, she knows what buttons to press to expose someone's true feelings, thus pushing the plot forward. Think back to Matsuri's introduction arc. Her presence made Mei jealous and realized her feelings for Yuzu. And on a different occasion in the extra chapter, Matsuri alludes to Harume potentially having feelings for Yuzu, which caused Harume to confront that topic that was and is talked about ad nauseum by the fandom to this day. In short, Matsuri is willing to ask the questions people want to know, but are too afraid to ask. Her mischief leads to results, which is why I feel like Matsuri is essential to Citrus and my favorite character. And that wraps up my thoughts on Matsuri. Let me know what you guys think about Matsuri, whether you love her, like her, dislike her, hate her, whatever. Also tell me if this video made you waver a little, if you changed sides or anything like that. But guys, that is it for the video. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. Satsuki the Savage, out.
Am I dying to live, or am I living to die? Living a lie, with my hands stressed out. See, I'm stressed out, being the best out. Visions of my body stretched out.